Haters talking, but I don't even hear them. Yeah, man. Maddie on the beat.
Yo guys, it's going on TBJZL and welcome back to my Manchester United career mode series. And I want to say thank you to all you guys for your support on the first video. Really did a lot better than I had anticipated, getting lots of feedback and comments from you guys, letting me know what teams you supported and the reasons for that. So it's really nice to see that kind of interaction from you guys, and I'm hoping to see that more over the coming episodes, I guess. But it kind of got me thinking. We just had the World Cup qualifiers yesterday. England a little bit disappointing with a draw against Montenegro. So I want to know where you guys are from, like what countries and what international sides you support, because obviously you have people with like dual nationalities, with parents from different countries, and if you support one side or the other side or both, whatever, I just want to know in the comment section below. So if you guys can leave those comments there, that would be much appreciated. It kind of gives me a chance to get to know you guys better, essentially. But yeah, we kick off this episode with a game against Young Boys, a really strong side. I think they have played in European competitions against sides like Liverpool and Tottenham, and they may or may not have picked up wins. I can't quite remember. There's my phone going off in the background. Let me turn that down real quick. But yeah, we started off really brightly, creating chances early on. Scott getting the better of the two, I think. Jizzle there getting a shot off, but it was saved, and there weren't many chances in that first half. Young Boys obviously a really strong side, a lot of possession football going on in this game, but in the second half they kind of take the lead with their first significant chance of the game. Bobadilla or something getting his shot in off the post and making it 1-0, and we have a chance to equalise 5 minutes later. Danny Welblack running down the right hand side and getting a cross in, but somehow his strike partner Green manages to head over the bar from close range. Really have no idea how he manages to miss the target from such short distance. But after that, it's pretty much all Young Boys putting us under pressure there. A header going just wide of the post, and soon after breaking on the counter attack, 3 against 3 at the back there, and I think they get the cross in, but somehow our goalkeeper manages to pull off a fantastic save to keep the score at 1-0 and keep it quite respectable. And initially I was kind of disappointed with the performance. I thought we could have done a lot better, but looking at the difference between the sides, like Young Boys having had European football and Dagenham Redbridge being in the lowest of the English divisions, it wasn't such a bad result on the whole. And 6.7 rating overall as an individual, so not too bad for Danny Welblack. I have to resist the temptation to call him Lethal Jizzle. I've struggled so much in the first video when I was trying to do that, because as you can see, like 40-50 episodes, habits are easy to form but hard to break, so I'm gonna try and avoid that. If I do make the mistake, feel free to point that out. But we get into our first game of the season against Bristol Rovers. Now, I'm not entirely sure about League 2 football. Like, I don't know the strengths of the sides in the league, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this game going into it. But we start off quite brightly, putting them under a bit of early pressure, and Danny Welblack getting a free kick but hitting it straight into the wall. And stuff like free kicks and just accomplishments in general, I'm going to try and focus on a lot in this series, because in my last Virtual Pro Career Mode series, I kind of just ignored that on the whole and just let you guys see the game. But I really want to focus on the pros specifically, so people can see how to develop their pros essentially. And it is by achieving those little accomplishments in game that your pros will improve. So I'm going to try and, I don't know, point out when I get them, see what's vital to improving certain aspects of the game. And a fantastic goal from Danny Welblack there in the 32nd minute, turning the defender and shooting from outside of the box, beating the goalkeeper across his goal to make it 1-0 early on. Cheeky little turn, just works a little bit of space for himself and then fires past the goalkeeper. Now, working space is essential to your game in career mode, especially at the early stages, because in the first season you lack like physical attributes, essentially like balance and agility. So working space is the only way you can really manage to get shots off quickly enough and hopefully hit the target. So that is a very important thing to try and bear in mind. But they're a fantastic pass from Danny Welblack in the second half. I had to resist the temptation to call him Jizzle again. Fantastic pass from Danny Welblack. Gets the ball out to Woodall, who gets it back into Welblack, who beats the defender and gets a shot for goal, but that is saved, and the score remains at 1-0. And there, I think it was Green, the other Green. There's two Greens here. They're both with the first initial D, so it's really confusing. But yeah, he hit the outside of the post there, and the score remained at 1-0. And here in the 90th minute of the game, Welblack breaking through once more and getting a shot for goal, but the keeper making a save to keep the score at 1-0. So that gives us a first win in League 2 and a debut goal in competitive football for Danny Welblack, which will no doubt do his confidence a world of good. 7.6 rating, which will do our average rating over the course of the season, also a bit of good. Going to try and keep that as high as possible over the course of the season. As you can see, just outside the top 7 places, I think that's playoff places, but yeah, just outside that at this moment in time. And I'm going to be looking to score as many goals as possible this season, because obviously playing in the striker position, goals are vital for your improvement with regards to finishing and shooting, all those striker attributes that you would need to be a good striker essentially. But yeah, we go into this I think this is Capital One Cup game against Wycombe Wanderers, and if you guys watched my first career mode series, you would most probably remember that I started off my career there playing a few games with them before getting signed by Bolton Wanderers. And if you stretch as far back as watching my old Football Manager videos, I started off managing Wycombe Wanderers in that as well. But as you can see here, getting a really lucky break with that offside, as Wycombe did manage to put that ball in the back of the net there. So score staying at 0-0, and we kind of take the initiative from this point onwards. Welblack doing some good work on the edge of the box with Woodall, and the ball's played through there and the shot is taken, but the keeper makes a fantastic save to keep the score at 0-0. And Wycombe kind of come back and create chances of their own once more. Lewington pulling off a nice little save there. And I don't know if you can see that at the far end of the screen, but Danny Welblack is down there with an injury, but we do manage to score with that chance. Howell finishing underneath the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 in the 34th minute of the game. And Wycombe almost equalised soon after, just 5 minutes later. Really, Matt Bloomford should be doing better there and punishing off for that poor defending, allowing him so much space there, but we get off once more. And Danny Welblack getting a shot off here from the edge of the area, but he could only fire wide of the target as well, and having to go off at half time with that injury that you saw he picked up just before that goal. So that score remained at 1-0 and knocking Wycombe out of the cup, so it's a good result for us. As you can see here, our league expectations have been updated because of that injury. So we're going to have to achieve these new targets instead, getting an average rating of 6.7 over the course of the season, which we're currently doing much better than. 14 goals, 4 assists, and a 16% shot to goal conversion rate. But yeah, as you can see here, that knock that we did pick up is going to put us out for 3 weeks, so not looking good for the start of the season. Hopefully it shouldn't set back our progress too much, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, hit the dislike button, but if you've enjoyed the video and you think you would enjoy the rest of the content on my channel, feel free to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in a bizzle. Peace.